The best of the Sports Kings.
The best of the best.
What's good? This is Nicki Minaj, and you're listening to Sports Kings.
It's the Sports Kings. Sports Kings.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, work done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy, already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the King.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
And it's Tuesday. For those of you who are counting, I'm Big Mike. Rob Calloway's here with me. We are collectively known as the Sports Kings, being heard via Spreaker.com and the Spreaker app for any and all of your mobile devices. You guys make sure you give us a follow. Then search download the app. Then give us a search, Sports Kings Live. Then follow us, and then you guys can join in on the conversation every Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. via our interactive chat room. All you have to do is click the little thought bubble, and you'll be right in the game. Please make sure you spread the word. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. You guys can also catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at Sports Kings Live. And our email address, if you might happen to need that, it is sportskingslive@gmail.com. All right, one day away from Hump Day, one day away from Women Crush Wednesday. Speaking of, you guys make sure, once again, to follow us on Instagram at Sports Kings Live, because we're doing the same thing we did 2 weeks ago. I skipped last week. I got kind of lazy about it. But this week is back on and popping. You guys go ahead and follow us. And we have 4 Women Crush Wednesday nominees up on the Instagram feed. You guys can vote 1 through 4. Just comment on the picture 1, 2, 3, or 4, and we'll tally up the votes. And by tomorrow at midday, we will select the young lady who will be chosen as this week's Women Crush Wednesday.
The chosen one. She will be the chosen one.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Today's show. God, we're going to be freaking, good God, they're going to be squeezing the hell out of a turnip, trying to get blood. Let's see here. We're going to talk about, we're going to update you guys on the Jason Pierre-Paul situation that kind of got worse, but didn't get it. It wasn't as worse as it could have been, but still possibly could get worse as it started out to be today. We'll talk about Russell Wilson again. Last night I played you guys a bit of audio of him talking about how he wasn't going to bang his super fine girlfriend, Sierra, until they got married. And there's some more Tebow-like weirdness that's going on with him as well. So, yeah, he's deep into Tebow territory now.
Did he snip foreskin in South Africa?
Maybe. Hey, that's still to come. Yeah, yet to come. That news. Not sure if we really got any further. Well, we got a little bit of NBA news. David Lee has been traded for, what's the kid's name, Rob? The 30-year-old.
Oh,
he's the oldest guy.
Right.
The oldest guy on the
Gerald
Wallace.
Yeah, Gerald Wallace.
There you go. All right. We're going to talk a little bit about Donald Trump and one of our favorites, Bill Cosby. Yes, indeed. The first thing I said to Rob yesterday when we ended the show, I started scrolling through my Instagram, and I was like, well, damn, this Bill Cosby stuff is everywhere. And then today, they're jumping off the damn boat like the rats on the damn Titanic. What did I tell you, MFers? And please heed I say a lot of ignorant stuff, so I know it's hard to kind of decipher between the stuff that you ought to take and hold on to and the stuff that idiot's just being an idiot stuff. But certain things, like when I talk about you shouldn't give a damn who it is. You should never, unless you were there during the events that this person's being accused of, never, ever go that hard to say somebody would never do something. Look here, we're human beings. Everyone is capable of everything. Let's not get that twisted one single second. So now, yeah, they're jumping off the boat. And, we'll name names here coming up shortly. So keep it locked. Back to my radio days. Keep it locked. But first, We have to start at a story that seemed to be kind of minuscule at its onset. You know, it was a small little seed at first, and boy, that thing kept getting watered and watered and watered. Now here we are. Florida State quarterback. By the way, we're going to do on this day as well as we do every day, our daily look back in the annals of sports history. Which, by the way, dude, do you know today is Satchel Paige's birthday?
Oh, happy birthday, Satchel.
Dude, that dude didn't make it to the major leagues until he was 42 years old. He still played 40 years of baseball. Shame on you, Major League Baseball. Shame.
Hold up.
Shame.
Stop that.
He made it to. No, I'm not. Wait.
You
Wait.
better
Hold on.
shut up.
I think you're misunderstanding me. I'm not saying that he
You're
started at 40 and then played to 82. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in total between the Negro leagues. So you thought I was talking about an 82-year-old dude pitching to people. You're an idiot, dude. You're an idiot. Somebody's granddaddy, he got arthritis in his knees, elbows, toes, everything, still trying to throw a spitball. So anyway, Deandre Johnson. We talked about him yesterday, and it's been all over the television today, which, by the way, good God Almighty, I wonder how in the hell the male ESPN analysts find a way to hide their huge, oversized vaginas under those damn desks. Holy smoke. Every last one of them. Like, no one, like, we have totally lost perspective. Everywhere. It's gone. Like, right before we got on today, I'm reading this article. You know, it had nothing to do with sports, but I saw one of my favorite comedians, Amy Schumer, who is a total idiot, right? And funny as hell. Rob, do you understand that she made one of her regular jokes but now people know about her now. She's doing movies and stuff, so the mainstream know about her now. So she does one of her regular jokes about, like, banging some Mexican and the Mexican being this, and it has something to do with some black people as well. You know, the jokes that she makes. If you know who Amy Schumer is, nothing I'm saying to you is surprising. But all of a sudden now, she's found herself in a position where she has to apologize for doing her job. The thing that got her famous. You feel me?
That's crazy.
God, help me. This is ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
Because all of a sudden now, you know, she's a racist. Whatever, man. Funny trumps everything. If everyone lived by that creed, it'd be a much better society. Funny trumps everything, dude. And to me, like, I'm always saying this, and I'm going to keep repeating it. Because someone says something that pertains to race, a.k.a. racial, first of all, it doesn't make the statement racist. It doesn't make the person racist. Like, we got to find a way to be able to hold two different concepts in our brains at the same time. We're human beings. We're not orangutans. We've evolved. We have that ability. We should start using it. Two totally separate concepts, one brain, and be able to decipher between what one thing is and the other thing is. But now, all of a sudden, this woman has become what people used to tell me is a slave to her industry now. Now that she's made some money, the people who are paying her the money are controlling the things that come out of her mouth and are controlling her product. Anybody remember Dave Chappelle? Anybody remember why the hell he got out of there? They offered to do like $250 million, like $250 million. He was like, nah, I'm good. I'm out. Because I want to say what the hell I want to say. And it's just that important to him. For as much, and if you're in the black community, you saw Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle wasn't nobody. You know what I mean? When he was getting beat up on stage on the Nutty Professor. You know what I mean? Doing like little cameos with real comedians to the point where he was like one of the biggest comedians in the world. And then the money came. And with the money, they said, okay, we want to pay you this and we want to control you too. And he was like, nope, you can keep both of them. I'm going home. Goodbye.
He actually went to Africa.
Yeah, he went home. Exactly. So back to this kid, Deandre Johnson, and that whole little soliloquy was about just perspective. All right, if you saw the video, if you didn't see the video, I'll describe it to you. From what I saw, and I didn't see the whole 5-minute version because I didn't feel the need to watch the whole movie when the ending is all I cared about. So they gave me a clip, a couple seconds of the clip where he walks up to the bar. I guess something happens. There's no audio. So either he bumped her or she felt as though he was trying to take her place, which was the first story. And then she turns around, apparently says something to him. And you can see him trying to restrain her. Well, what I'm interpreting as restraining her by holding her arms. And then he and some other people claim he got kicked in the balls. As he got kicked in the balls, he got swung on. And after those two things happened, he clocked her. So now it's become this whole thing where he's supposed to be, this holds a special place in my heart because the last place I was actually employed by someone else at, I got fired for a similar situation, for showing just regular human reaction to something. If we have time, I can go into the details, but that's not important. We're talking about we're talking about Deandre Johnson right now. And so everything that I'm hearing today, and I forced myself not to turn it off every time somebody said it, because I want to see how many people were going to do this thing, where they were like, well, because he's an athlete, he needs to walk. Some people even went as far as say he needs to run away. Come on. That's easy to say today at 1:00 in the afternoon. You're not in that position. You're not. And oh, by the way, how can I forget this? Yeah. Our good old friend, the N-word, made an appearance in this story. He wasn't far behind. Of course. Yes, he did.
Niggas.
Oh,
N-E-G-U-S,
no.
niggas.
Sorry, dude. Not that N-word. The real one. Yeah, that one came into the story today. And apparently his lawyer, he and his lawyer are claiming that the young lady turned around and called him an effing N-word. So now we're back to the Harrison situation, the Harrison twin situation. How do you handle that? Because now we're in this big time ordeal about Confederate flags and systematic racism and all this kind of thing. Well, what do you do? But she's a woman. So now what? It's like now the people who want to be on the side of we got to stand up for racism and fight racism, but you can't hit a woman. What happens if the woman's a racist? And I don't know. I don't know it to be true. I don't know if it's because now the kid has been suspended from school. If now all of a sudden the racist element needs to be brought up, because that's what the race card is for. You keep that thing. That's your trump card. You don't play it early.
Lock and loaded.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't play it at the wrong time. You wait. It's like Marcus Smart. What did he do? He's like, yeah, well, wait a minute. I pushed the guy in the crowd, but you know what? He called me the N-word. But here's the thing, right? Again, this kid's 19 years old. Why is he that mad about that word? Why? What about that? What has happened in his 19? This dude was born in the 90s with the internet. He came into the world with the internet, cuz. You feel me? Why are you that mad? To make you hit somebody. Now, I'm not gonna go to the point where I say that's the reason. But if she kicked this dude in the balls and punched him, come on now. I'm gonna be the one. I'm not gonna be.
That's grounds for something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be J.A. Adonde and these ESPN dudes who know they need their check, and I'm not mad at them because from what I understand, those ESPN checks look nice, real nice. But I don't get one, so I say what the hell I want to. There's a reason to hit everybody. Now, am I condoning somebody beating up their woman? No, of course not. But I'm also the person that says this: keep your damn hands to yourself. That's the rule around my house, and everything is fine. Everybody keep your hands to yourself. But she took it upon, and then that whole ideal about, the strength difference, and he's a world-class athlete and all this. You know who else knew that? She did. She was looking dead at him. She knew he was bigger than her, but she still decided to step out of that womanly role and step into a man's role. So then at that point,
kicked him in the balls.
Which, well, that's not the man part. Because as men, like, what's the rule, Rob? You can't kick me in my junk, and you cannot open hand slap me. You want to fight? Punch me. Let's go. Let's do it like men. Do not open hand slap me, because then I have to shoot you.
But if you want to get knocked out, just call me the B word. and I go on to put you to sleep.
That's one. That's one for you? Did somebody call you?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, you ain't even got to slap me. Yeah.
Word.